Hey, what's up? It's your boy Meech for Sports Takeoff. Hey, I know you guys are self-quarantining and doing all those things, and a lot of you guys are probably wasting time doing nothing. But today, all that changes because if you play football, then there's always some things that you can do. Sometimes you may be locked up with your girlfriend, mom, your aunt, uncle, little cousin, little brother, whatever it is. All right, so right now I'm gonna tell you some drills that you can do at home with a partner, and it's very easy. All right, guys. All right, so for this first drill, we're gonna work on the hands. All right, I know in normal practice you guys are standing up doing that, but I want you guys to sit down in the chair. Why? Because we're only focusing on the hands. All right, so right now we're working these right here. The wrist is the ones, elbows is the twos, the shoulder is the threes. Right now we're working on the ones and twos. All right, so very simple. Only thing you have to do is go with the one, swipe. All right. All right, you can do this all day. All right, if you want to have a variation, you can go and chop, chop, chop. All right, so once again, we're working on the ones and the twos. Right now, we're just working on the ones. All right, one, bam, getting those hands off. So, all right, you can back up. So imagine that the offensive lineman is shooting his hands, and before it gets to you, you're working on getting them off your chest before it reaches you. Here's the key points, guys. All right, you don't want to reach here. Why? You're reaching here, he's bringing his hands here. You want to keep it tight when we're working on the ones. All right, whenever you're working on the wrist, you want to keep everything tight and you want to work on that. All right, so I'm here. Shoot. All right, and guys, then if you can, if you have a nice, sturdy, strong chair, I want you to try to over-exaggerate that bend. Get that bend. All right, so I'm here. And notice I'm looking at what I'm hitting, all right, guys? All right, so that's an easy drill for you can do right now at home, all right? Guys, here's another drill that you can do at home with a partner in a chair. This one is called a double grab and swipe, all right? So you're gonna have a partner, and the only thing that he's gonna do is keep his hands like this, all right? And he's gonna shoot, all right? When he shoot, I just want you to grab, swipe. Here's the key points. You want to grab. Make sure you grab, all right? I know he has like some jewelry on, so I'm a little bit lower, but you want to grab the wrist and make sure you grab. You got to recognize it and acknowledge it that you're grabbing it, all right, before you swipe, all right? What we don't want is just nonchalantly doing it. All right, I want you to recognize you grabbing it and swipe. Look at it, swipe. Look at it, swipe. All right, now another variation is he's going to come from the bottom, just like an offensive lineman may do. All right, so when he comes down from the bottom, I want you to just swipe it, all right? Focus on getting the hand and pulling it down, all right? Chopping it down, all right? Those are some easy drills that you can do at home right now and become a better defensive lineman and or pass rusher, whether you're a linebacker, DB, or on the D-line, all right? All right, guys, time for some coaching points. All right, first and foremost, I want you guys to always look at what you're hitting, all right? So if you're aiming at the wrist, I want you to look at the wrist, all right? If you're aiming at that elbow or that shoulder, all right, I want you to look at it, all right? Secondly, I want you guys to not attack the shoulders without getting the hands off first. So if you want to attack those shoulders, make sure you get rid of the ones, all right? I want you to keep everything tight, all right? We don't want any wasted movement. Also, guys, I want you to control the hands, all right? If you control the hands, you beat the man. So, like, if you get your hands on those wrists, keep your hands on those wrists, all right? And lastly, remember, guys, we want to focus on the hands during these drills. That's why I have you guys sitting in a chair, all right? So don't move your feet. Keep your feet out of it, all right?